it's me, Tyra, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I'd talk about my college experience from freshman year and sophomore year at Armstrong State University / Georgia Southern University. First of all, please ignore the excess amount of leave-in conditioner in my hair and the oiliness of my face. I just did a face mask. I think I'll start by giving a recap of my college search and how I found Armstrong State University. And since I was 10, I wanted to go to Armstrong State University, so that was my goal all throughout middle school, high school. Even though I had some challenges in high school for certain classes, Armstrong was always in the back of my mind. And our prior deadline was in December. As soon as it opened in October, I filled it out, completed everything, turned it in like 2 or 3 days after it opened. And the thing is, I didn't have a high enough GPA for Armstrong. I think the GPA requirement was a 2.5 and I had a 2.4 something. So I originally applied to Armstrong State University, Georgia Southern University, which was going to be my backup school because they didn't require either SAT or ACT, and the GPA was really low or something. That was my backup fallback if nothing else worked out. I applied to Kennesaw State University and I applied to Augusta University. And the only school I didn't get into was Kennesaw. Like, Kennesaw was my number 2 pick school and they said no. And that really broke my heart. I remember crying. All that happened in like November, December, and I'm still waiting to hear anything back from Armstrong. I haven't heard anything back. So I guess in around February, March, someone from the admissions office reached out to me. Well, I reached out to them first and I was asking if there was anything that I could do to ensure that I would get in, because I still wanted to get in. That was still my dream school at the time. And they said that they would work with me for my GPA, but I still hadn't gotten acceptance as of like March. And keep in mind that I graduated high school May 24th, 2016, 12 noon. Last day of school, 19th of 2016 of May. And it was getting close. It was like May 10th. And Georgia Southern was the only one, so when they had us fill out our graduation card where you put your name, how you pronounce your name, what school you're going to, what scholarships you have, whatever, I put down Georgia Southern because that's where I thought I was going. 4 days before the last day of school, I got my Armstrong acceptance letter. Next day that I went to school, I immediately told my guidance counselor to scratch out that graduation card and fix it because I was going to Armstrong State University in Savannah to pursue health and physical education. And health and physical education is one of those rare majors in Georgia, so I wanted to stay in Georgia because in-state tuition, and then not a lot of schools had my major anyway, so I didn't apply to a whole bunch of places. So yeah, I graduated with a 2.47 that I graduated with GPA. A couple of awards for chorus, a cord for donating blood, a cord for completing my track in high school. Fast forward to June something, middle of June, I had to go to the mandatory Armstrong State University freshman orientation, which is called Navigate. I can try to do a separate video about my Navigate experience, so because I don't want this to be super duper long. So fast forward to August. My first semester in college was kind of difficult for a slew of reasons. I guess I could do a story time video about my first college roommate and so that whole experience. It needs a separate video. So for fall 2016, I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In total, I took 7 classes, and I think that was 15 or 16 credit hours or something like that. And this is the schedule that they gave me at Navigate. I didn't get to pick my own schedule at all. This is the schedule that they made me based on my grades in high school and my major and the things that it needs to take core class-wise before my major. So fall 2016 I took support of English composition, which to this day I don't understand why I was in that class. English is one of my best subjects, is my best subject, has always been my best subject, and it's a support class and it's only worth 1 credit. And I didn't get an actual grade for it. I got a S%. Political history of America and Georgia, which is a required course at Armstrong, and I'm pretty sure at all public Georgia universities. I took elementary tennis first mini-semester, so that was from August to middle of October, and I took a lifetime fitness training from the middle of October to the beginning of December. Those are each worth 1 credit hour. I took first year seminar, which is also a required course for a freshman coming in at Armstrong. I took composition 1, which is an English class, and quantitative reasoning, which is the most basic math class because I suck at math. Got the grades that I got, whatever. I think I finished that semester with a 2.87 compared to the 2.47 that I got on with. I was accepted under technically a type of academic probation. On to spring 2017. That is the semester that I yucked up. I know I did. I didn't realize it at the time, but I know I messed up. I only took 10 credit hours, and to be considered a full-time student, you have to take at least 12 credit hours per semester, and I only took 10. If you're only taking a half-time amount of credit hours 2 semesters in a row, it will affect your financial aid. So just saying. But I didn't do it 2 semesters in a row. It was just spring 2017, but it did set me back a little bit. To be considered a sophomore, you have to have completed 30 credit hours. And spring 2017 I took Art History 1, which I kind of enjoyed more than I thought I would, but I did start off struggling. I took an education major course, one of the intro ones, and I took concepts of biology. It's the most basic of the biologies because I'm not a science major, so I took the lecture class and the lab, and that all totaled 10 credit hours. That means I only finished with 26 or so credits, not enough to be a sophomore. Fall 2017, after I spent the summer in Savannah working as a Navigate leader, I came back to campus and I knew I needed to take a lot more credits than what's necessary. Fall 2017, I decided I needed to take 18 credits. I needed to take the max number of credits to try to catch up. So fall 2017, I took elementary statistics because I needed another math. I took human biology because I just needed that number of credits. I needed more credits. I didn't need to take human biology, which is just a watered down anatomy, because I wasn't required to take anatomy for some reason. So I wanted to take some type of body thing because I'm trying to be a PE teacher as of the moment. I took Civ 1, took Intro to Anthropology, I took Intro to African American Studies, and Composition 2. Composition 2 it goes together with Composition 1, and you're supposed to take those the first 2 semesters that you're in school. Armstrong screwed me. Like, I couldn't register for Composition 2. Like, to be able to register for Composition 2, you have to have taken Composition 1. It won't let you register for it without it. So I took Composition 1, and my grade was in, so I thought I could go ahead and register for Composition 2, and the system would not let me do it. After winter break, I went back and tried to register again. They wouldn't let me. Called again, and I ran out of time to pick up the class. That's part of the reason why I only took 10 credit hours, because I couldn't pick up the class that I needed. When I went to register for it for fall 2017, the woman on the phone just had to override the system because obviously my grade was in there. There was no reason for me to not be able to register for Composition 2 when I needed to, but whatever, that also delayed me a semester. I took those classes. That was 18 credit hours worth of classes. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I spaced out all of my classes very well. Spring 2018, I took Global Perspectives of Anthropology, video production, because I thought it was going to help me learn how to edit videos, so I could have gotten my YouTube channel started earlier. But That's not what that is. Video production 1, it's more of a learn how to produce movies, learn how to film yourself, how to film professionally, how to write scripts. Like, it was some real deal stuff that is for a theater major, and I just took it as an elective because I wanted that number of credits. I wanted 18. And then I took three education courses, and then I took a criminal justice class because that was something that was required. Criminal justice class was a fully online class, and I took 2 hybrid courses, so half the time it's in class, half the time it's out of class online. But the criminal justice class was the first class I had ever taken that was completely online. Not having to show up to a class at a specific time really helped, and that's all the classes I've ever taken. And I'm a finesser when it comes to making the schedule. Like, I've never taken a class on a Friday. I've never had a Friday class, 3-day weekends for 2 years straight. It's good stuff. Get on it. The last thing I want to talk about is the professors and just every little thing about Armstrong. So starting off, professors, you get what you get. You can try to rate my professors, but like I did rate my professors, and sometimes it worked out and sometimes it didn't. All I can say is I really should have done my research better when I was looking at colleges, and for what I needed at the time, Armstrong did provide it. I was looking for a traditional feel campus. I wanted to live on campus, not in the city, but like I wanted decently small class sizes. The ratio that we like to boast about is 19:1. That was something we boasted about in the 2 jobs that I had on campus. Another separate video. I might just record something along the lines of tips for anyone starting college, not just freshmen, anyone who's in college or seniors in high school who are about to go into college. I'll do that. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Overall, I'd rate my experience at Armstrong on the letter scale probably a B- overall. Academic wise, B-. I got the classes done that needed to get done. I've never failed a class, so that's good. For now, I will close it off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you comment what else you want me to talk about my college experience, anything in particular, because I will do it. I will put Armstrong out there. But yeah, don't forget to make yourself proud today. Bye.